So I'd love to speak about the homeless thing. I think that we have 3 shelters really close together here. I'll leave Councillor maybe still here. If you're a homeless person, you are sucked like a black hole into this area. The best thing to do is probably have something just distributed. What we're working towards at the city is to try and find those services close together. So if you do have something happen in your life, whether it be a temporary homelessness or addiction or joblessness or something like that, those support networks that you are surrounded with, your friends and your family, are there for you. Right now, if you have an addiction problem in Canada, you end up in a violent market. Those things need to be distributed. And so with the city, we're thinking more about neighborhoods. We think about what do neighborhoods require. I have to give a plug for our new official plan. New official plan, we're working on it right now. The website is gauge.ottawa/new-op. We're planning towards 2046. There's a few different themes that we're really working on. One of them is mobility, one of them is growth. We're really interested in neighborhoods. 15-minute neighborhoods is sort of the thing that we're working on right now. The city is changing to become very, very urban very quickly. Light rail, when it's running, and late because of that, we'll be expanding a lot further. And people in the city are much more urban. I've been really surprised in the dialogue that we've had with people in the public. We've met with thousands over the last year already, and what we're hearing is that the pace of change isn't fast enough. People really want diversity. They really want to have those things in their neighborhood, and they want their neighborhoods to be dynamic and wonderful. We want to have like a really wonderful downtown core in an urban area. But what do we do with suburbs as we change? We're building new suburbs. We have to build new places for people to stay. We have transit-supported densities amongst the schools, but mobility is a piece that needs to go into that at the same time. All of those things are very difficult to do. Cultural elements and cultural identity is something really difficult to maintain, not only at a local level, but at a city level. But they do say what a community values and where they want to go.
Thank you. Honestly, I see it more like, I may not have a solution about how to answer this, right? But I think that what I've noticed about the city in general is that we have become very complacent, very, very like status quo, and that goes in a whole spectrum, and that applies to the whole spectrum of things. So naturally, as I observed, and as we human beings are, rich or poor, is that we like to categorize things. And by categorizing things, we become familiar, we find a safety net so that we can be with our own little circle. And this perhaps existed throughout the testament of civilization. But I believe that there is an opportunity here in Canada, because I'm an optimist, and I still think that our country is still one of the most progressives in the world, right? And we are a voice for, yes, we are a multicultural society, we're progressive, we think as one, as moving towards, that is one of our national identities. So that being said, I think that the pressure is on for us because we are also getting very complacent about certain things, about what we value, but for me, it's never been an option for me. I open up, I want to be engaged, I meet people from all over the world, I meet individuals who the media may say otherwise. We have to really listen and really make a good judgment about our own humanity, not what people are telling us and what people are bombarding us with overloaded information, because that in itself is conditioning our minds to think otherwise. So as an optimist, I think that we have the capabilities to think bigger and broader, more holistically about our place here in the community.
So I think Ottawa has, get this, a bureaucracy problem. And there's also a lot of gatekeeping that happens both within institutional arts like the Ottawa Art Gallery and multiple other organizations. Well, we have so many in the city. But even accessing the ability to learn arts. And art, I'm here speaking kind of like Iman for the arts, but arts are the language of culture, and people can't always access education or materials or the opportunity to create art. And Ottawa has a real problem with squishing our urban arts and our street arts. You need a permit to dance in the Byward Market and ask for tips. That's inaccessible for a lot of people who are happy to just express themselves and make art and get a little bit of money for themselves. You need to go through so many hoops to put up a mural, which is probably why, while we do have really beautiful murals in street art, they are few and far between, and they're all pretty high level because the artists doing them have had privileges and opportunities to hone their craft. A lot of them go to the Ottawa School of Art, and a lot of them understand the application process or work with someone like myself who can navigate that process for you. And I don't know if anyone here remembers the street artist Max. He passed away about 7 years ago, but he created this really revolutionary project in Ottawa, and it was called the Swap Box Project, and he would go to Goodwill and buy hardware or old boxes, and he would paint them with acrylic paint, and it would just say, take something, leave something, and he would take his cordless drill and a caulking gun and affix them all over town. There was one on the West Block of Parliament for about 3 weeks. And the idea was that, he was actually also an urban planner, but the idea was that the community could take what they had to give, leave what they had to give and take what they needed, and it was an opportunity to interact anonymously with your neighbors, and it's, this is something that's echoed in little free libraries and all sorts of community created, interactions where we support each other, anonymously or not, or we're making art in a public place. And this is something that the city has a real problem with. There's a little free library down the street from my apartment, and my neighbor who built it and installed it was forced to uninstall it and move it back 3 feet. Because that's what the city
Some
does.
bureaucrat thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, and so really, we're, as a city, by allowing this gatekeeping to continue to happen, we're kind of crushing our own culture a little bit, and I would like to see institutions like the OAG lead creating art more accessible. I don't want to fine for spray painting on a building. I want to go make art, especially if I have the permission of the person who owns the building. Why would I need a permit? Sorry,
Okay.
Anarchist out.
So Alan is next, and while Alan's speaking, get ready because we're coming out to you. You talk to your neighbors about the same question. So go, Alan.
Thanks for holding the mic according to recent stats, Canada census, 22% of Canadians self-identify as having a disability. And I say that because often when we talk about different disabilities, people often think we're talking about a small proportion of our population. But in terms of minoritized groups and communities, disability is actually the largest proportion of the Canadian population. So what can we do? Again, put the voices of the deaf and disability communities at the center of these conversations. Speaking about art and culture, that means starting to engage cultural workers, architects, artists who have disabilities out there, working at the kind of